Hello guys and welcome. In this video I'm gonna explain how to play support. Support is arguably the best and most...
You will give the people of Earth an ideal to strive towards.
Support is arguably the most important role, especially when you have a good support. You can really notice a difference between a good and a bad support. And the main difference usually doesn't really comes from the gameplay itself, but from actually, what items you buy, right? So for example, you see, in order to be a good support, you have to have a real good understanding of the game and the characters, because you need to know, is it magical or is it a physical character, so you can actually counter build. For example, let's check enemy team. They have 3 magical gods and 2 physical gods, right? So most of their damage is actually magical, right? But they also have warrior and assassin, so it's actually pretty recommended that maybe your mages counter build something like Valor, because warrior and assassin job is pretty much to focus your mages, right? So now, why does this matter? You see, supporting is all about buying the correct auras, right? Are you buying Shogun Kuzari to buff your attack speed? Are you buying Voidstone to buff your mages, right? Are you buying Spectral Armor to counter enemy physical gods? You see? But the big issue is that game modes that are designed around snowballing, like Joust and Conquest, doesn't really promote build variety or counter building, because usually people just go 6 damage items and rely on level advantage and meta gods and meta items to get ahead, which in my opinion is really deep. It's really a shallow game mode, because after 20 years these guys can't admit that maybe Dota has some design flaws. And let's be honest, Dota 20 years ago, not only it was never the origins of MOBA genre, but it was never really designed to be a highly competitive game mode. It was like just OP character, secret recipes and snowballing. It was just a fun map. It was just one of millions of maps made for MOBA genre. But like, support is probably my favorite role. I have been playing Smite for more than 10 years, and it's really fun, and it's really effective. When you have a good support, it's like, if you buy all the correct items, auras, cooldown, like, it can be amazing, right? It allows you to clear objectives faster, it buffs your damage, debuffs the enemy. Spectral Armor is one of the best items in the game. Shogun Kuzari, War Flag, all these items are really insane currently. I wish a fellow Smite content creator would make a tier list, so I could make a tier list for Smite items, for or Smite gods. That would be really cool. Hello guys and welcome. Today in this video I'm gonna show you how to play support. You see, support has been probably my favorite role ever, and I kinda got inspired after I was seeing a lot of,
Select your god.
I saw a lot of, other Smite content creators making support videos. So, I said, why shouldn't do I one myself? So here we are. Now, I'm not saying I'm the best supporter ever, but I have been playing like Smite for more than 10 years. It's probably my favorite game ever created. And support is arguably the most fun and most impactful role ever, because some of the items, auras, are really strong at the moment. The big issue is it also depends on the game mode a lot. You see, a lot of so-called pros... wait, can I even get support? No, this by... Well, you can pretty much play any god in any role.
Baron sound.
But I have to go Baron here, because you need at least 1 or 2 mages in arena for consistency, you see. And this is also what supporting is. It's not necessary that you play a specific god, right? Because, you can build any item on any god you want, and that's the beauty of MOBA games, right? But a big issue is that in Smite we only have rank leaderboard for Conquest, and Conquest, aka Dota, is designed around snowballing. And let's be honest, you know, a game modes that are designed around snowballing doesn't really promote build variety and diversion, or teach people how to play and build or counter build, right? People just go, usually all they do is, you know, buy 6 damage items, or they just, you know, play meta gods, buy meta items, but that doesn't really teach you how to play the game. So in this video, I'm gonna show you, you know, how to play support or hybrid support properly. So even on a support, you pretty much always wanna go beats, because crowd control is a big thing in this game. So even on support, you wanna go beats. Next one, a lot of people are going selfless, but War Flag is probably one of the best starter items in the game currently. So let's go War Flag. This item not only gives you sustain, mana sustain, movement speed, but it also gives you like 40% attack speed. This item simply got overbuffed, you know. Now let's buy, let's see, physical, magical. Okay. Now, when you play support, you always want to check enemy and your composition, right? How many magical gods and how many physical gods do they have, right? But in most cases, you pretty much want to buy these 3 items. You want to go War Flag, you want to go Spectral Armor, and you want to go Shogun Kozari in most of your games. These items are really strong, and a lot of these items are overbuffed. But because Conquest doesn't teach how to play support and build properly, there is no build variety. This is probably the same reason why they implemented hybrid scaling that no one asked for. Because again, Conquest doesn't promote build variety, right?
There are 20-year-old games like Death Strega that has better action combat. Wait, for real? I didn't know action combat was a thing 20 years ago, bro. Death Strega PvP gameplay? What is this? Let me see dualities. Drone's got way too much pay to win, though.
This.
Dog, what do you mean this is pay to win dualities? Oh, that's what's up, dude.
Like
Oh, what do you mean this is action combat? Dragon, what's up on YouTube, bro? Heavies.
Tell ya, let's go. This isn't the only resistance.
How? Dualities. You're saying this game has better action combat than New World? Is this even action? Do you know what action combat is? Am I pulling up the wrong game? Am I pulling up the wrong game? Oh, wait, hang on. Wait, hold on. Oh, damn, bro. Look at this. It is, yeah, you know, you're right. This is some action combat shit. 20 years ago, too. Damn. Wow, this is impressive. Damn, nah, my bad, dualities. You're right. That shit is, that's some fucking action combat from 20 years ago. Wow. Look at that. 3D movement, dodge mechanic. Damn, bro. Yeah, nah, you're right. That's some nice, I don't think it's better than New World, but that's impressive as hell for 20 years ago. 20 years ago? That's very impressive. My bad, dualities. I did not expect that. You're right. That looks good. For 20 years ago, that's fire. That's, I didn't know action combat was 20 years ago a thing. I thought like Terra was the first team to like do some kind of action combat thing in MMO. Old Lee would dominate that game. Thanks, Stanley. Happy Sunday, bro. I got in the Warball, got 3 of my buddies in.
The biggest thing you want to do as a support is buy items that your team
Free your soul
okay.
to the others.
Okay, then let's play this guy back. He will come to me, nice. This guy thinks he can kill me now. They think I'm easy target, but I'm not, you know? Okay, got a bit lucky. Now you always wanna, if you play a hybrid character, like, you always wanna, you know, don't wanna do too much damage and too much protection, so right? So you wanna find the correct balance. It's hard to explain things when I'm supposed to be playing the game, you know? But I will try my best, guys. And it actually, you know, I have been playing Smite for 10 years, but you guys have to realize that like 70% of Smite player base never had any competitive scene to talk to begin with, right? No international players, no console players, no arena players, no JAWS players in Smite SPL. And I watched Smite SPL. People say, you know, Smite esports died when they removed SPL. No, SPL were never really true Smite esports. Because you can only have real sports if you organize real rankings and real online tournaments where you give everybody a chance to prove themselves and play for the spot, right? That's why nobody takes WWE or UFC seriously anymore, because if you have no real rankings, no real tournaments, then what's the point, right? And you know, I watched many SPL games and I haven't seen a single good support build, right? These guys made their careers out of SPL, but they still don't know how to build. It's kinda insane, really. Like, I'm not saying I'm the best support player ever, even though I kinda am, because I even have a character for it. I have Virgo Mercury. Mercury represents communication and how your mind works. And I'm Virgo, we are like Wikipedia, you know? But we have different combination of characters, that's what makes us human, but let's talk about supporting, right? You pretty much wanna help your team. You wanna buy the correct items. And in order to do that, you...
The party's
Bro, I'm trying to talk, man. That's why you wanna be a bit more tanky in the arena, because especially if you have like a lot of warriors and such, so you can buy more time for your team.
An ally has been slain.
No, we have to defend. I'm sorry, guys. I know I was in the middle of something. You see, you can stop the siege tower in arena, but people don't know that if you stand beside the siege tower, you can push it through enemy minions and gods. And now is the best time to come back when they overpush. Don't be that guy who writes in chat. When you lose in arena, that's the best time to push back, okay? Now, let's check our team composition. Okay, we have magical, magical, physical, physical, magical. We have 3 magical gods. Which means you can go Void Stone, right? If you have 3 physical gods, you can go Void Shield, right? In most Conquest games, you're gonna have 3 or 4 physical gods. That's why Spectral Armor and Shogun Kuzari are so good, right? And what is really insane, if you combine War Flag with Shogun Kuzari, you give your whole team 60% attack speed for free, which can basically win you most team fights, most objectives, and so on and so on. Let's go this, why not? You see, that's the beauty of support builds. Even if you go poor support build, you can still do a lot of damage, because some of these auras are so insane. They overbuff War Flag, you know, a lot. Be careful. Be careful this one. Here, I'm just gonna lose.
It's time. Free your souls to the others.
Stun them. Good damage. Okay. It's actually really hard to talk and make a video, you know? Especially in arena, like I could easily do that in Conquest when you just farm jungler and minions, you know? But in arena there's so many things you have to do, it's like really hard. And I think that's one of the biggest problems with Smite, right? Smite could be biggest MOBA out there. If devs would only understand what MOBA is, the whole point of MOBA genre was pretty much many, you know, fight of characters on millions and millions of community maps. That's the whole point of MOBA genre. So yeah, League of Legends, Deadlock, Dota 2, these games are not even MOBAs at this point, you know? So if we only had a basic leaderboard and rewards for Arena and Joust fans, Smite could be easily the biggest game out there. Arena is already one of the most popular game modes, even though we have no leaderboard, no rewards, no online tournaments, nothing. In fact, when they removed ranked leaderboard for Arena, they made everybody think that it's not competitive, so they divided our community. Oh no, how I missed that? But then come these capitalism assholes who pretty much franchise the whole esports, made joke out of it, right? They don't even have real rankings, real online tournaments. They got handpicked for SPL, right? And it really and the proof is pretty much like I haven't seen a good support build in most SPL Pro Smite games combined. Maybe there are one or two, right? And you know, I actually got really inspired by fellow Smite content creators. You know, I have seen a lot of, you know, support guides on YouTube currently, recently. So I said, you know, I'm a support main for 10 years, you know, why not make one myself? So yeah, I hope in this video I'm gonna, you know, try to help you know, and show you how to play this game. One of the best tip I have for you guys is that Warflag is currently one of the best starters in the game. This item alone gives you 40% attack speed to your whole team. The fact is, wait, did they nerf? I don't know. I think they actually nerfed Warflag, because Warflag used to give you like 40% attack speed, and Shogun, if you just buy Warflag and Shogun, pretty much you could win most team fights and most objectives, you know. Spectral armor is also broken because they pretty combined Smite 1 old spectral armor, which was only reduced damage to critical strikes, but now they also added 25% attack speed, which was like the old Witchblade. So they literally combined two items in the same item and call it a day, right? Support items are one of the strongest items in the game. For example, Voidstone. When you have three magical team like in most arena games, Voidstone is really, really good, right? It gives you like 15% magical protection penetration. It's really insane, right? And in most conquest games, you're actually gonna have like 3 physical teams or 3 or 4 physical teams. So in such cases, you can go items like Warflag, Shogun, Spectral, and Void Shield, right? Really good items.
You again. Bro, one day you have to watch best gaming animation called The King's Avatar. I'm sure you'll love it. Alright, I might check that shit out, Dualities. Best bow player EU. I'm not on EU, Dualities. I'm on NA. If I went to EU though, I feel you, dog. Thank you for the love, man.
After I played for more time, potentially got to level cap, done some more endgame content, and will flesh out another review, just like I have with multiple games on this channel. As with every review, I'm incredible.
Now, your main job as a support is to apply pressure, right? Know when to defend and attack, you know which items to buy. And in order to do that, you have to have a really good understanding of all the characters in the game, so you know are they physical or magical, so then you can adopt, right, which items you can go. Even though I got inspired by fellow content creators of Smite, I must say that views ain't everything, right? You have these guys who pretty much played at Smite Pro League and they barely know how to build support. You know, not only because Conquest just doesn't, Dota doesn't promote build variety because it's designed around snowballing, so nobody knows how to build in that game mode. And even if you can't really counter build in snowballing game modes because you all fall behind. It's really a bad game design in my opinion. It's shallow game design. Oh man, I'm not happy with my video. So I'm gonna maybe start over. But I have to help my guy, you know?
Oh, the party's this way.
Okay. Wait, did I stun him and he escaped in the middle of a stun? What the hell? Okay, I have to buy some damage, you know? Like, I'm trolling. I mean, yeah, let's go. We can still go this. And as you can see, we also need cooldown now. Cooldown is very important in Arena. Game of Focus is really good. It gives you almost as much cooldown as Chrono Spin, but it also gives you movement speed. I'm sorry guys, I wish we could play better, but it's okay. Make sure you always clear minions. Minions are pressure, you see? Minions give you pressure. And this is how you play Conquest. It's all about minions, it's all about pressure, right? That's why gods with good clear overpowered gods, overpowered mid-items were always how you play Conquest, just. And then you just win from level advantage. It's really hard to come back, you know? Even though that's one of the reasons I actually really like Conquest because it's, you know, I like rolls and ability to come back. People just don't know how to play Dota. Like, Dota was always designed around snowballing, numbers, objectives and minions, right? It was never really about massive teamfights, you know.
It's time. Free your souls to the other side.
Oh, come on, man. Can somebody do... Oh, Jesus. You see, okay, now I'm gonna push the tower. You see, if you stand beside the tower, you can push it through enemy gods and minions, right? And this is how you apply pressure, you know? There's so many things to do in Arena, like... But people just don't understand it, in my opinion. Or how it is designed. Or they don't understand the last end ticket system, the comeback mechanic. You see, and now we just push it. Okay, now we escape again. And this is how you can call one of the... So let me explain how last end ticket system works in Arena. When you have 10 tickets, an enemy has 50 tickets. They are still... If you have 10 tickets in Arena, an enemy team has 50 tickets. They are still losing 7 tickets per wave, meanwhile you're only losing 1. So if you have 10 tickets in Arena, an enemy has 50 tickets, you can always come back. And that's the beauty of Arena. How to adopt counter building, right? This is not something that Conquest or Joust teaches, you know? And that's probably one of the reasons why most support builds you see on YouTube from Conquest players are really, really bad. And that's a fact, like, they don't buy War Flag, they don't buy Shon Kuzari, they don't buy Spectral Armor. Even if they have 4 physical team players in the team, they still don't buy Void Shield, you know? And you know, I love Smite. I love sometimes I just play Arena, you know, relax and I go to be competitive, but it's really hard to take seriously something where you know you have no way to ever improve. Like, MOBA is a competitive genre of games and we don't even have basic leaderboard. Rewards for playing the game, nothing, no online tournaments, right? And these guys are Titan Talker still not doing anything about it. Like, what are these guys even doing?
The party's this
Okay, let's
way.
do this for CC immunity. We get bonus movement speed, you see. Oh, Jesus. Luckily I'm tanky, you know. I still need some damage though. Why is this guy dying so stupid? Why is nobody clearing minions? Because we only have like one mage, right? Jesus, man. This game is pretty bad. Oh, I have a lot of gold. If you play a mage, you usually wanna buy Obsidian Shard and Rod of the Hooty. That are pretty much core items currently in any mage build. So maybe let's push tower, maybe we can still come back, we'll see. This guy, I can do this guy for easy, you know. Oh, Jesus. What is this trash that I can see? Oh yeah, it's a Koyomi damage. But I only have like 2 physical protection items. I could still go Valor, you know, I kinda need cooldown. Cooldown is very good in arena. So let's do this. I don't know why are they over pushing, but hey. And we see we have insane attack speed on a mage from Warflag and Shogun. So even on a mage, Warflag and Shogun is really insane.
It's time. Free your souls to the other side.
And let's destroy this guy. I bought pin now, so yeah, it's no problem. Poke this guy, okay. It's about time we start playing, you know? Yeah, that's why you need like at least 2 mages in arena, so you can actually clear minions consistently and do good damage, you know, consistently. I'm not sure what, okay. Let's maybe...
Double kill.
There.
Triple kill. Killing spree. Quadra kill.
Very super. I got him. No pinta for you.
Oh yeah. Nice.
What is this guy build? Why you over pushing with poor glass cannon build? I don't understand some of these guys. Okay, let's...
A gift for me.
Okay, now we have some damage online. We have pin, we have everything, let's go. I'm not even sure if this video is worth uploading, but you know, I'm not perfect. It's okay. If I would just play, this could be easy game, but you know, I should probably maybe go a bit more damage in early game, that's for sure. But yeah, Game of Focus, Obsidian Shard and Rod of the Hooty are really good currently.
Slain. I bid you goodbye. Ta-da! It's time. Free your souls to the other. Ta-da! Double kill. Excellent.
An enemy has been slain.
Ta-da.
Retreat!
It's a trap. Defend middle lane. Ta-da.
Killing spree! Shut down!
Ta-da. Oh, the party's this way.
Slain an enemy.
Been to lay down his life.
Killing spree!
Center of the universe.
Double kill!
Excellent.
An enemy has been slain.
Oh, yeah.
Triple kill! Killing spree! Shut down! Quadra kill! Rampage! Inta kill!
Yeah, excellent.
Quite impressive.
Excellent.
Wow.